Thanks so much for being part of the Fly Girls Guide to Aviation podcast. Can you please tell everyone what you do?
Thank you so much for having me. My name is Cat Wren, and I am the Vice President for ENG Organ Recovery. We essentially are a air and ground organ recovery team that focuses on taking surgical crews to and from procurements from a donor to then a recipient to give people a second chance at life.
Wow, talk about a purpose driven company and a purpose filled job. That's amazing. What do you do on a day to day basis as the VP of the company?
Wear many hats. We are a smaller company made up of about 34 employees, but we have much growth ahead. I primarily have three different roles. I help lead our leadership or our flight ops team during the day to day. I also work closely with Steve Hoffman, our president, and we do a lot of tag teaming on educating aircraft owners on the many benefits of management, of aircraft management, but in addition to our niche model to really offset some cost to their asset, in addition to that asset being able to do the greater good and the work that we do when they're not personally flying. And on the flip side of things, I spend a lot of time in the transplant community building relationships with our customers and potential customers. My goal is to make connections, build relationships, and figure out what are the pain points that a lot of these transplant centers and these organ procurement organizations are facing, what we can do to serve them better, and just as we always say internally, how to be the easy button for the transplant community to ultimately help save more lives.
Wow, that's stunning. I don't think you started there though. Tell me about your career path to get to the place where you're facilitating the saving of lives using very rapidly available aircraft.
It's been a wild journey, but one that I don't think I would change a thing. I started out on the flight line in 2011, working for one of the best FBOs in the industry, Business Jet, located at Dallas Love. Started out on the flight line, flagging in planes, towing airplanes, and from there, I really pushed back and started challenging the company a little bit and asking for more responsibility. And boy, did they give me more responsibility. I held roles from flight line to CSR to multiple trainer roles. I was a marketing assistant turned FBO sales. I managed our sales team, I managed our CSR team, and from there, before I left to come over to ENG, I was managing our line service team. Lots of movement, lots of growth, which took a lot of professional development. I was very blessed with Business Jet to pour into me as an individual and as a professional for that growth. So with that and some of the skills that I was able to, take on and learn throughout that process, I think really set me up well for where I am today with ENG.
I love it. And if you could name just three skills that you feel like you lean on every single day that you need to be successful in the role that you're in, what are they?
You have to be able to adjust. Adversity in this industry is inevitable and it has to happen and it will happen. Communication is key, especially when you think about aviation being so safety centric. That's a must. And the ability to listen. And I know that should be part of communication, but as Steve, our president, always says, questions are better than answers. And so really having an understanding in raising your hand and not thinking there are any dumb questions is really how to get there.
I love it. Thanks so much, Kat.